What up, Fantasy Goats, man? Thursday night. Could be a good game, could be a blowout. Who knows? As long as our players do good, right? Hope everybody's doing good. Hey, let me introduce you to our new GOAT analyst. You might recognize the name DeAndre Swift season, but his name's Neo. And he's our new GOATs analyst. Welcome to the team, brother. Appreciate you. We've admired your big brain in the comments, and we figure it's time for you to join the team, man.
Sounds good. I'm glad to be here. Appreciate y'all for having me.
Let's get these questions real quick, and then we'll hit up some DFS, man. So, Jelko, you guys have a quick question for you, Goats. Pick 2 out of 3 wide receivers to start: Wan'Dale Robinson, Romeo Doubs, or Devontae Smith. Devontae Smith.
Yeah. As far as I would think, if the game is competitive somehow, Wan'Dale would need to be the number one guy for the Giants.
Yeah, I'd go Wan'Dale, Devontae Smith. Romeo Doubs isn't always going to have the 5 catches for 68 yards and 3 touchdowns. You know that their wide receiver rooms kind of muddle like some of these running back rooms are. So I go Wan'Dale and Devontae Smith.
Yeah. I will say Dobbs is their red zone target, so there's an upside. But as far as just floor and whatnot, Wan'Dale is probably the better option.
So we're starting Romeo Donze. Need to be right with this choice because this is my 12-man $100 buy-in league. I think Devontae Smith and Wan'Dale Robinson probably are the best choices. Cleveland, and you could probably speak on this because Cleveland's pretty tough against the pass.
Yeah, they are.
Right.
That's
why I do. And Wan'Dale, especially with Slayton out, it might be dink and dunk time, and they're going to be playing from behind, so they're going to have to throw the ball. And they need to throw the ball at somebody that they trust. So, all right, man. Let's get to this, man. I'm going to throw you 3 or 4 stacks, and you tell me what you think. All right? That means what you think. Okay, first stack. Caleb Williams and Roma Donze. Second stack, Stafford and either Puka or Devontae Adams. The last stack, Jaden Daniels and Deebo Samuel. Out of those 3, which ones do you like the best? And if there's any more that you think are better, let's hear it. I think we lost.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Could you say those 3 again? I apologize.
Yeah, so it was Caleb Williams and Roma Donze, and then Stafford and either Puka or Devontae, and Jaden Daniels and Deebo. And if there's any other stacks that you think would go off, let's hear them.
Yeah, it's the Commanders against the Bears. Yeah, I think. The Bears are always going to be a good matchup. So, if you wanted, Jaden Daniels should always be a top 5 quarterback play-in.
So Jaden and Deebo.
Yeah, that's the best in my opinion out of the 3.
Okay. We'll start there. What about I like Dobbins. I like Pollard really. I like Pollard a lot this week with going against Raiders. I like Dobbins too. What are some of the running backs that you like?
Depending on, I'm not sure.
I like Junkins too.
Yeah, Dowdle. I'm not sure about Hubbard. I think he missed practice. Dowdle is going to be probably a smash start against that Cowboys rush defense. That's for sure. Shout out JX. He called it last week. I don't see why we wouldn't start him there. As far as Dobbins,
never mind. Bears and Commanders and Monday Night Football. So that one's off.
Okay.
So with the excuse me. So Stafford and Puka and Devontae, or is there some other stacks that you like?
I'll say the San Francisco game should be high scoring.
But it's Mac Jones and Bourne, or Mac Jones and CMC. CMC Okay, so maybe we should put CMC as in running back for our running back, top running back.
Yeah, I don't think I'll go with Matt. I'll probably go with Baker.
Okay, what about Baker and Ibuka?
Yeah, and then we can run it back with the CMC.
Okay. Let's go there and we'll see where we're at from there.
That makes the most sense, yeah.
All right. And then let's go
34.
Let's go defense now, and then we can see where we're at with money, and then go from there. I like going, if we hit hard like this, I like to go backwards and go defense and flex, or defense and tight end.
Sure.
Because you can save a little bit of money on that and then go back the rest of the way, fill their spots up. Flex. We think of AM Minor.
Yeah.
It's the Raiders.
Yeah, I think Titans receivers are going to be good. That makes sense too.
Let's see what his his cost is and defense. What's a sneaky good defense, do you think, this week?
I'm not sure in regards to price, but maybe like the Rams. I don't know if they're sneaky, but that's probably going to be chalk. Then maybe I'm not sure if the 8:30 game's on, but as far as the Broncos, I'm not sure if they'll. I think that might not be in the slate, but
Yeah. I like the Broncos.
I'm not sure if they're in that.
No, they're not. So let's go Indy against Arizona.
The thing is, though, Arizona's defense, their offense is actually extremely underrated. I'm not sure if I'd want to face against them right now.
We did the Jacksonville against Seattle.
Oh yeah, we can. Yeah. Who would you want between one of those two teams as far as the defense?
Seattle's secondary is hurt right now.
Yeah.
So can Jacksonville keep on doing what they're doing?
That's interesting, though, because I don't know if I want to have a defense against Jackson Smith and Jigbo.
That's true, too.
That running game. Yeah, it's very...
Well, a sneaky one would be the Raiders against Tennessee. You know, Crosby could be getting to the quarterback.
Yeah, I like that. It should be low scoring.
Let's do Raiders then. What's up, Bob? How you doing, brother? And Ghost, please like and subscribe. We hit the 500, and we appreciate that. And now we're on for more, so keep on doing that. Sutton, Myers, Keenan, Swift, PPR Flex, one also Pitts or Taylor. Thanks. I think I'm going for the tight end. I'm going Mason Taylor just because of the pure volume he's getting. You know.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And then, for the flex, this be a Myers. A Myers good game, right?
I really do like Sutton this week, to be honest.
You like Sutton? Okay.
I like Sutton this week.
Yeah. Why you like Sutton? Why you like Sutton over Myers or Keenan?
Well, Sutton gets the he faces Gardner, the Jets. I mean, they're the whole entire secondary with the Jets is not good. And Broncos, I think they're top 5 as far as passing grade over expected, so they're passing way more than they should be, and that's going to continue. So yeah, I think with just the heavy pass and then the terrible secondary, they'll be in the lead, but they'll still pass the ball. So I do think Sutton can carry a lot of targets.
Now, do you think Peyton Manning will move Sutton around so he's not on, so Gardner's not on him? Because Gardner's actually, I looked at numbers today, he's actually done pretty good.
Yeah, he'll see
against the number one receivers. I mean, he's not locked down, but he's still locked down. So I think if Peyton Manning's moved Sutton around so he's not on Gardner, I think it's a good play. So yeah, I think I'll agree with you, Sutton and Taylor.
Yeah, Taylor. Yeah, makes sense.
All right, one more question. What's up, Tyler? Kendrick Bourne, Godwin, Romeo Dobbs, Devontae Smith, pick 2.
The thing is, these are all good offenses. It's just not Bourne. I'm not sure I would.
I'm not going Bourne too for one of the big reasons is Mac Jones is playing, but he's also dealing with an oblique and a knee injury. So one hit, he's out. And they have Adrian Martinez in as the quarterback, and that does nobody no good, except for CMC probably. I think I would go Godwin and Devontae Smith.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. And where are we at with the DFS here?
We selected a defense with the Raiders. You did.
Okay.
That was a good point.
So let's do the flex. I think Mainer's a good flex. Who else do you think is a good flex? Do you think maybe Rashid White would be a good flex?
It depends on his price. If he's a little cheaper, I'm not sure he would be, but if he's worth the price, we could definitely take him.
All right. Any other ones that stand out to you?
I mean, I would say I'm the Alec Pierce guy, but he might even play. So,
yeah, we try not to. I try when I'm doing DFS, I try not to play questionable people. It's just,
makes sense.
I don't care. Limited practice today. That doesn't mean nothing to me.
Yeah,
So it worries me.
Yeah, it's fair. I would probably take most likely if it's not going to be a running back. I mean, it's up to you. If it's a flex, he said.
Yeah.
Okay, so it could be a running back. I would want to take again though because we're investing a little bit here. Probably like a lower option maybe. I'm trying to pull up this graph right here. It shows me because the top matches I would want to target are the Lions, Chiefs. I don't think they show up for that, but Jaguars, Seahawks is something I do want to target. That should be very high scoring, as well as the Bucks, Niners, Cowboys.
So let's go with the Bucks and see what Rashid White would be for a flex.
Yeah, we do already have though Baker and Ibuka.
True that.
So, I mean, that doesn't hurt. Maybe getting 3, but it is risky though. Maybe right. Probably Kenneth Walker is probably a little cheap. Obviously Charbonnet is a little worrisome, but
all right. So bench 1 Tracy over Derrick Henry, Bill or Pollard, Dobbins. Bill. Well, I'm benching Tracy over Derrick Henry, even though he's on this. He's going against one of the best rush defenses, but he's still Derrick Henry. Tracy coming off IR still with a shoulder injury. Just don't play him. Let's see. Bill or Pollard? I'm playing Pollard.
Yeah. Oh.
Now, okay. Oh.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when Bill always plays with Jaden Daniels, it seems to be like an amazing connection.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure.
I just like Pollard against the Raiders. I know Tajay Spears is back, but I think they'll work him in a little at a time like they did last week.
Yeah.
All right, so Derrick Henry and who's the other one? Dobbins is a good play too.
I'm trying to figure out. Is this the question? Pollard, Dobbins, Bill. What is that?
So Tracy over Derrick Henry, Bill, or Pollard, Dobbins, or Bill? No, you're benching Tracy.
Oh yeah.
That's
what we're getting to. Yeah, you're benching Tracy. He's one of the least efficient. Maybe he can get some receiving upside, but as far as him being a runner, he's like bottom tier. I wouldn't even.
Yeah, and plus he's just coming off the IR with a shoulder injury too. So that doesn't one good hit and he can be back on the sideline. So
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, wait to see usage tonight. All right, so let's go. We'll switch gears. Let's go tight end.
Okay.
And give me a couple tight ends that you like.
I mean, yeah, Warren's always going to be a good start, but maybe we can get like a cheaper option within a game that should be high scoring, like a Mason Taylor last week.
Yeah,
We can
I like Mason Taylor. I like Chig against the Raiders. Oh, Harold Fannin.
We have there. Okay.
Would you go Harold Fannin over Njoku?
It's very interesting because the personnel they run both of them at the same time a lot for the Browns.
And they both had about equal amount of targets. And Njoku's had the the touchdowns last week.
Yeah, that's true. I'm not sure because I don't want to gamble and take the wrong guy. To be honest, I mean, if you want to choose one, you can. I'm not really sure if I'm comfortable with taking.
Let's see what Chig is. I like Chig against the Raiders too.
Okay. I will say, Kraft is always going to be a good start, but he's a little higher. Kraft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he might be.
Oh, I guess Chig.
Let's do Chig against Raiders. So now we got some pretty good cash to play with. We have 2 wide receivers and running back left.
I mean, would you be okay with the defense being Raiders, but we're starting Chig?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because if it weren't to be him, although you did say Mac Jones' injury, but
what's Kraft's price?
He's probably up there.
And what? Yeah, he's up there.
Yeah, he's up there. Yeah. I mean,
he's 6,700.
Yeah.
Hunter Henry's 5,900.
I would want to probably save a little more cash for like the other options. I would say it's between either Okonkwo or Tongues, Jake Tongues.
Let's go Jake Tongues
from the Niners. I do think, yeah, it probably does make sense.
I like that. I like that play because even Jawan Jennings is still, they're not sure.
Yeah,
like I said, with Mac Jones having an oblique and the knee injury, he's not going to be able to move around that much, so he's going to have to throw short yardage passes. That's why CMC and Tongues might just eat this week.
Yeah.
So, all right. Let's do let's do flex.
Okay.
Give me some good ideas for flex here.
How much we got left? 24.8. We have 3 spots to fill.
Yeah, $1,600 average.
Okay. I think we have 3 spots to fill. Correct.
What's that?
We have 3 more spots to fill. 4.
Yeah. Flex, 2 wide receivers, and the running back.
Okay. Well, I could go. I'm not sure. I'll check real quickly about the Bengals rush. But they're pretty good actually as far as the run block. I was thinking.
Are you trusting any Bengals this week with Flacco?
Not in cash. In GPP, maybe I'll take something, but definitely not in cash lineup.
All right, so scroll down.
I mean, assuming Chuba does not play you, I mean, we have to take Dowdle eventually.
Yeah. Let's see.
Because we also do have a flex. Okay.
Marvin Harrison Jr. Tet might be a nice play.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do like Tet a lot. I like both of them actually. So it's up to you at that point. They're both very good.
Let's do Tet and then let's do Rico in the running back spot and see where we're at, and then go from there. Then we have 2 wide receivers. Yeah,
it seems like with cash lineups, whoever the Cowboys play, to take the other guy.
Yeah,
that's just a no-brainer. They'll get a lot of ownership anyway. So if they do bad per se, I mean, he'll still be fine.
What do you think about Bryce Young as the quarterback?
I think. I mean, he should do good. I would take him in like tournaments. He should have a lot of time to throw, and it's a great plus matchup every single week.
All right, so let's see where we're at. So Rico is the other running back.
Yeah, this is lined up pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay.
If anything, we might go back and see and keep Ibuka. See where we're at now. We might be able to keep Ibuka, maybe switch out Baker and Bryce Young to see where we're at. Say $1,500. All right, so $1,500. Let's what's Bryce Young's price at? Just to see. I don't know if it's gonna be that much of a difference. How is Geno Smith worth $6,800? So he's $7,000. That gives us $6,600. Do you?
Yeah.
Talk to me. Do you like the Baker stack better, the Ibuka, or stacking Bryce Young?
I do.
We can get two better receivers.
That is true. I guess the opportunity cost. I'll have to weigh that out for a second because I mean, in cash lineups, you would want a great quarterback.
We can keep Ibuka, and then we should be able to get some decent receivers still at $1,500.
Yeah, I agree. Let's see. Okay, so we're still all right.
Yeah, let's switch back to Ibuka. I mean to Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, I'll switch back to Baker. Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right, so wide receivers. So we need like good wide receiver twos that might go off.
Okay.
We're at $1,500. So okay, let's see. I keep on scrolling down. What about Khalil Shakir?
Yeah. He's Bills offense. Who do they play?
Oh, Calvin Ridley.
No way. We're gonna do this. Let's do it.
Yeah.
That's my guy. I mean,
Chris Olave at 57 or 59.
Oh man.
Stephon Diggs.
Maybe, yeah. I can't go with Judy. Yeah, I guess Stephon Diggs is probably the better option.
Let's do Stephon Diggs. And let's see where we're from there.
Oh, looky there. Right on 0.
Yeah. Oh. Do we fill the lineup?
I think we did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so we did go. Now, do we want to go Calvin Ridley or do we want to go somebody different?
No, you got to go Calvin. You got to go.
Okay. All right.
That looks like that looks like a cashing lineup. I can see the money just coming through.
I can smell it from here.
Yeah, I have very good smell, so I agree.
All right. Cool deal.
Yeah, I like. Yeah, we stacked multiple teams. Like the teams we stacked, this should be high scoring games, and then we got to bring back with CMC. It's like you can't do any better with that. I mean, honestly.
No, I think CMC is just going to eat, man. You know, his rush efficiency is down, but when you're catching 9 to 10 balls for 70+ yards a game, and plus he's getting the touchdowns. You know, that's a good thing.
Yeah, I think he has the most high value touches in the NFL. He has like 10 per game, and then the second place guy I think is Jahmyr Gibbs at 4. So the gap is extremely wide. and he's the most valuable player in the NFL right now for sure.
Yeah. What games you looking forward to this week? Let's do this. Give me 4 players to watch. Give the Goats 4 players to watch for this week.
I would say for sure Cortland Sutton.
Shepard dying every time Sutton's yelled out or said, he loses another life, man. He's damn near got a couple left, so we got to keep the Sutton talk a little bit less, man.
That's the last time I'll mention it. I'm still. I mean, Jerry Jeudy. He should eventually click. It's he's just the guy I'm always gonna watch, and the same for Olave with the amount of targets he gets. Jameson Williams.
Man, he's due for a breakout, bro.
Yeah, he is.
He's due for a breakout game.
I think.
We got the Shepherd coming up next to join us. See his beautiful face.
All right.
So give me a couple more. Okay, so you said Jerry Jeudy. So it's funny. I'm not a Jerry Jeudy fan, but Isaiah Bond, I have liked what I've seen from this kid.
Yeah, he's very explosive.
Very explosive. He has good separation. He can run the routes. I think he's going to be more in tune. Right now, I think he's wide receiver 1. He had more targets than Jeudy did last week. But Jeudy had like 3 or 4 drops or something like that. I think he might lead the league in drops. I saw some stat this week.
Probably AJ Brown's
about that. Yeah. What up, Tingley? How you doing, brother? Everybody, please like and subscribe. We've hit 500. We want more. We're greedy.
I'm looking. Did they start already the Eagles game? Let's see. I'm not sure. Okay, they did.
So what other player?
Sorry, I was looking at. I have Barkley for 110 rushing yards for like plus 500. I'm just checking that. Other players, maybe I could switch off from wide receivers, tight ends. I mean, Mason Taylor he's looking very good every single week now.
Yeah,
you mentioned it. To get the amount of targets he does, he's just very, very good sleeper. I liked him and Fanduel coming out this season. Probably lean more to Mason now just because of the less competition he gets. But I mean, again, to go back to the Browns, they're heavy personnel with using Fanduel and Njoku certainly helps, and their offense is based around them too.
Yeah,
I would say Judkins. It's just
I like Judkins this week too.
Yeah, Judkins. The thing is, he's actually getting he's a bell cow, so and he's extremely efficient. I had a bet last week for him to rush for 160 yards. It was like plus 1,500 or whatever. He had 120, and then it was a 50-yard touchdown. Got called back on a holding, so it's very, very painful. But yeah, I do really like the guy. He should be somebody worth rostering for the rest of the season.
Yeah, I agree. Any sneaky plays?
Thornton.
Ones that just might come out of nowhere.
Oh, I don't know. So we're not Tyquan Thornton? Okay. Let's see. I don't know. Good question. I don't think I have one for you. It's not for this week. I don't think I got one.
Tyquan Thornton.
I mean, Tyquan, yeah, he's projected for like 4 fantasy points. So I'm sure he's available.
Yeah. He's projected for 4 fantasy points because that's like the season-long projection, right?
Yeah. Definitely don't listen to those. But
it's a season-long projection, so it's not really readjusted. Oh my God, look at this guy! Look at what's happening here. Is that? Yes, it is. Oh no, that's special. Was he on special teams? Scatterbrains! Tingly baby.
Look the rush yards for Barkley.
What's up, Hussein?
There The Rhino doesn't. He doesn't understand the dark side of the Force. Husot. We have to show him the ways of the dark side of the Force.
No.
Dun, dun. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Rhino, fantastic show. Neo, ladies and gentlemen, boys and goats, motherfucking Neo. You guys may recall him as DeAndre Swift, but it's really Neo now. It's Neo.
Yes, sir.
Unless he's not on camera. What up, guys? Did you guys do it, Fab? What Fab?
You're freezing up, Zeke.
No, I'm not. I'm just statuing right now.
Are you playing Joe Flacco? Are you imitating Joe Flacco back?
Well, I have a great Joe Flacco photo. I do. I want to show it off. I'm going to show it off. As a matter of fact, tomorrow night special. Goats. We are definitely on tomorrow night. What time, Rhino? What's our best call
8.
time for Fridays?
8
o'clock Friday tomorrow. And at some point, try to get it in early. We will premiere the Joe Flacco photo. The Who's Soap? What's up? Who's Soap, baby? Neo, where Neo go? Rhino, I get that you're tired. You're not tired. I can tell you're not tired. I don't know why I just said you're tired. You're not tired, but you're probably hungry.
I'm hungry.
You're probably hungry. What's going on the Traeger?
No Traeger. The Traeger is broke down right now. I need to fix it. I have a pork loin chop that's been cooking in salsa all day in the crock pot and make me some shredded pork burritos for dinner.
Just like you asked. There's 4 plays that we should be looking out for today, which I love it. How about the 4 best foods to cook on a Traeger? Go.
4 best foods: brisket, beer can chicken, ribs, and tri-tip. I can answer that faster than I can answer players.
That's for damn sure. I knew tri-tip because I've seen enough of it from you. Ribs, I've seen enough of. Beer can chicken, though, that's one that I'm not sure if I could get behind it, but I probably would try it. I certainly would, but I don't know. I can't wrap my mind around it.
One of the moist chickens you ever have, man.
Well, so like you're shoving the beer can up into its gut, right?
Right up its ass.
It's right up its gut. All right. Yeah, I mean, it's probably. I would definitely try it. There's no question about it. I would.
Yeah, come on down to California and then.
Well, that's in order also. I come out to the high desert. Ooh, Jackson Dart throwing it into the monster, the turf.
All right, I am out, Ghosts. I will see you guys tomorrow night. Be a difference, make a difference. Stay blessed.
Be a difference and make a difference. Now, Neo, you're more than welcome to stay on with me for a little while. You can take off whenever you'd like. Rhino is going to cook. We are going to cook for the goats. We'll watch the game a little bit. Not a whole entire time. I mean, we need to conserve our energies as well. But now Jackson Dart's coming out of the shotgun pistol. I'm pretty sure that's scatterbrains to the left of him. You've got a band of misfits that he's throwing to. Oh, there goes Jackson Dart. Touchdown. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize if I'm ahead. I apologize if I'm ahead of any of the goats, if I'm ahead of you. My goat, my new steward. What do you think, Husot? Husot's making another guest appearance. Dad, are you still streaming, JC? I'm here, aren't I? I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see the Joe Flacco action. Oh my God, you've probably seen it. I've definitely I've attached it already in replies, but I want to show the goats this because I think it's a microcosm to the sad state of affairs that have become the Cincinnati Bengals. Neo, could you imagine being in a world, right, where your backup quarterback is this amazing, unbelievable, otherworldly talent of a quarterback. Like this is you can't ask for anything better. He's already been to a Super Bowl, so you know he's got and a National College Championship. So he's got that pedigree. He's got that Joe Shiesty in him. Like he's gonna cut your freaking throat. But he gets dinged up here. He gets banged up there. He gets hurt here. He gets hurt there. Could you imagine this freaking team? The balls on this team to think that Jake Browning is a good solution for a quarterback if our star is out.
Yeah.
So now look at the jam that they're in. Now look at the jam. And personally, I'm actually quite surprised that this team didn't want to at least elevate Mike White, who has had starts in this league. Even maybe Bailey Zappi, who has had starts in this league, who's been under pressure, who could probably get it done. And now you're talking about having it done, throwing to some weapons that are, again, like Pro Bowl caliber. We all know the weapons that are on this team.
Yeah.
And it's a shame. They came out of the gate hot, and now it's like falling apart. It's falling apart with a 40-year-old now.
Yeah, I would still buy on T. Higgins. I know a lot of people are selling him. I would still take a chance. Even before the Flacco signing, I would still his air yards are tremendous, and I do want to buy low on him. We know how talented he is. I'm not sure how he'll bode well with Flacco though, but Chase should be good no matter what.
So supposedly this is going to be an upgrade. Supposedly it's an upgrade for T. Higgins. Supposedly, I mean, I got to see it to believe it.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I guess like okay, so fine. I'm freaking sick, Shepard. You're sick. Well, I'm sick. Well, I'm just sick. I'm sick upstairs. But if you're sick, physically sick, who's soaked, you know what to do. You need to go drink some blood. You need to go find your opponents. You rip their hearts out, and then you drink their blood. It's gonna hop on and bring the energy, but I'm gonna listen. I appreciate you, Husot, my master, Lord Emperor Husot. And who's this coming now? Bringing it out to the 30-yard line. Is this Shipley? Is Shipley getting some work? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and goats. Yeah, we are we are now at week 6 in the NFL season. We all know that it goes by just like that. Is AJ Brown hurt? I don't know if he's hurt. Is he?
Is he hurt? What? Really?
I don't know about that. I don't know. I didn't hear anything. I didn't see anything.
Let me see if there's an update on ESPN.
There's Saquon. That's one. Let's see. Where's AJ? I don't know if he's sick. Isn't that AJ out there? And there's the goat. No, there's AJ. No, isn't that AJ? I don't know if he's questionable. Period.
You know, sometimes when your star doesn't get any points in the first drive, you're like, oh, where's he at?
What's wrong? Let me tell you something. AJ Brown is questionable. Period. All right, he's starting to get frustrated. He's coming across as if he wants the ball because he thinks he can help this team win. But if he was really that bought into it, he would just keep his mouth shut. I sent you a post. Just keep your mouth shut and wait for the passing offense to materialize. But by him kind of complaining, this is just my opinion.
Yeah.
By him kind of complaining, it's kind of selfish. It's like he does want the ball more. Mm-hmm. He wants the ball more, and he's not bought in. AJ Brown walking back to the Eagles bench. He'd gone to the locker room after the previous series, no injury announcement, so unclear why. He's got a stomach issue. Yeah, they're not reporting any injury at this time. But yeah, I appreciate that post from Mike Garafolo of the NFL Network via Lord Husot. Ooh. Brian Burns Brian Burns is a bad man. Neo, this team's front 4 plus 1 linebacker, Bobby Okereke, that's 5. There's 5 all pro defenders, and the rest of the defense is shit.
Yeah, that's an understatement. Yeah, there you go.
It's shit. There's no, I don't know what they were thinking. I really don't. They wanted to get Abdul Carter. I understand that, but they didn't address cornerback at all. They've got Javon Holland, who's washed or looks to be washed.
Yeah,
they did get him, but they've got no help on the corners, and so they're getting creamed.
I just hope Barkley gets 20 carries for my sake, but.
For your fantasy, well, of course.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of people are banking on Saquon. If you weren't buying the off-season, the regression of the off-season regression talk.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
It didn't bother you.
No. I didn't take Barkley in any league, but I didn't think the regression would come from the offensive line being all of a sudden bad. I thought it would be regression from him in itself, but this offensive line was supposed to be number 1 in the NFL as far as run block, especially the season started. Now they're bottom 10. I'm not sure what happened.
Regression is regression, my friend, right?
Yeah, no matter what.
Even if the offensive line is the problem, that in turn trickles into his production.
Yeah, of course.
Right? I mean, of course, we all want to point to the most important position on the field, which is quarterback, right? But then, there's a lot of different scenarios. You lose one player on defense. Let's say you lose a middle linebacker. You could probably do away with that. But then if you're losing let's say you're losing then a DB, then you got to bring in another DB. At some point, your depth starts to deplete. Yeah. And then your defense starts to fall apart. Case in point, ladies and gentlemen, boys and goats, case in point, the Baltimore Ravens. As good of a team on paper. You lose one guy, okay, we might be able to work around that. You lose another guy, all right, yeah, I think we can work around this one too. But then after a while, and look at this defense, it's terrible. Where are you going, Jalen? Where is he going? He's going to Jersey Mike's. Jersey Mike subs.
I'm gonna head out, Shepard. I appreciate you having me. I
appreciate you being here.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you. I'll see you later.
Sounds good. Thank you, Goats.
Very nice to see you. Very nice. Very polite. Dun 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 dun. See, I got new layouts. I got my layouts. This is what we do in the lab. When we watch film, we go over numbers. We're looking at the data. We're going over watching plays. We're going over data. I'm looking at numbers. Going over data. There goes Wandalius! Wandalius, ladies and gentlemen. It's a nice play. Wandale was due, man. Wandale was due. Who asked for Wandale earlier? Dun, dun, dun. Jay Goat. Yo, I have a quick question for you. Goats, pick 2 out of 3 wide receivers to start. Wandale, Romeo, or Devontae. I'm pretty damn sure we asked the good lords to deliver to us Wandalius. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I'm pretty sure we called for Wandale. Giants are coming out hot, man. This is like a big trap game. This is a big trap game. Here's something for you to think about moving forward. And it applies to fantasy as well, because these are the dudes that are playing. Whenever you get 2 games, 2 teams that are on the short rest, so the 2 teams that are going to be playing on Thursday night, not only do you have to take a look at the type of matchup, this case in point, divisional. You got a 1-4 Giants team and you got a 4-1 Eagles team. Now, what's the narrative here? The Giants are playing like dog, and the Eagles are still 4-1, but this is like a weird form. What's the narrative here? You know, it's a short rest. They've got some sort of locker room issue. You've got a rookie quarterback that's starting. You're playing at home. You're down one of the best wide receivers in the game. Who's going to step up? All these factor in. All these factors. Feel the anger, brother. So I'm the opponent. I'm matched up with Benched Robinson. That's his mistake, man. One man's mistake is another man's success. One man's garbage is another man's treasure. Now, so a divisional game, right? Divisional. Not all divisional games are treated the same way either. So you know this. The Niners and the Rams aren't the same as the Niners and the Cardinals. They're not. I think the 49ers and the Cowboys are more significant than the 49ers and the Cardinals. Yet the 49ers and the Cardinals, they play each other twice a year. They're very familiar with one another. But if let's say, hypothetically speaking, with my theory, which is not really my theory, but it holds true. If this was a Thursday night game in Levi Stadium, Cardinals versus the Niners. Cardinals 1-4. They could very well give the Niners a little bit of a fuss, but then you have to look at other variables that are tied to the actual matchup. I can actually watch the games other than last week. How you doing on this fantasy, brother? On what fantasy? On this fantasy or on this fantasy 2025? On which fantasy? Which fantasy? Well, I tell you, man, a couple of the teams, like the Who Soats Dogs, the Warrior Bowl League, where I lost Neighbors and Burrows on IR, that team's freaking 4-1. Go. Imagine that. That team is 4-1. Then you've got some of the other leagues that you know of that are like 2-3. You know, again, injury depleted. So every team is different. That team is 2-3. I got a home league that's 3-2. Dynasty. I got a dynasty team that's being put into ashes right now. Ashes. I'm trying to make a move. I'm trying to make a very strategic move on one of these teams. Then I have another dynasty that's I think a game under 500. Yeah, a game under 500. So right now it's still it's up and down. It's up and down. It's I would say overall between 15 leagues. Some are obviously the most competitive. Some of them are shitter bowls. There's AJ Brown. Like the shitter bowl. So you go from competitive, high stakes to shitter bowl. And I would say literally, if not 500, maybe a game up. A couple of percentage points up. The Fantasy Goats Invitational, the analyst pros / Joe's type of league that we started last year, the Fantasy Goats Invitational. Our team's killing me. It's depressing. That team, that Bijan and Pat. But we're not out of it. You're not out of that one. Oh, Jalen's got all day long with that front four. He had all day long to find Dallas Goedert for like 15, 20 yards just now. Can't have more time than that. We did call Wandale, right? I checked up top. Thank gosh. What a great call. Wandalius. I see the name. I recognized the image and I recognize the name. It's fantastic. Don't forget to like. That likes a lot. You don't think I like our shit? I like our shit. And my personal Jonathan likes our stuff. And then there's a burner. Of course, there's a burner. There's always a burner that likes our stuff. So you see this layout here? I got a cam that pops up right here by the goat. It's the goat cam. So, and then typically we have like a little display here. Let's do that. I want to show you some things that I look at. Besides PFF, obviously, besides Fantasy Pros, obviously, I also take a look at this thing. I use this as a good guide for when we have to decide on start sits. I'll use this basically, and now that we're in week 6, it's more and more. Like, okay, what I'm trying to say is, like, in week 3, when it comes to total defense and what teams are allowing rushing, in week 2, week 3, that's not really a good indicator. It's really not that good of a sample size. But after 5 weeks, going into 6 weeks, we have a pretty good sample size. We've got a sample size now. See, this is misleading, right? Because this team just came off of a bye, but they only allow 135. Okay, I mean, it's a good secondary, but they're coming off of a bye. What's their other opponents look like? So you gotta factor that in. But here, look at the Vikings on bye. So yeah, I'll look at this. I look at this. Dallas Goddard. Now that burns. That stinks, actually. Dallas Goddard. Can't stand it. I don't know why I get so mad at Dallas Goddard. Maybe it's probably because we're not getting anything from the Devonta. I'm not getting anything from Devonta. We need more from Devonta. The only thing that's bothering me now is why is our screen not this size? Dun, 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 dun. I wonder where the sniper is. How's Sniper? Sniper, where are you? Oh, that's so funny. I just got a DM from her. Oh my God. It was like she must have been listening to me. Oh no, she wasn't DMing me. She's DMing the league. Same thing. It's like the same thing. The second Goddard scored, she texts. He's on her bench. He is on her bench. I was just talking about you. He was just talking about her. Was just talking about you. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. What all right, so it's 14-7. Who soaked? Probably, like I said, who soaked? You probably got a little probably got sick based on traveling. You're sitting in an airplane, you're in an airport, you're partying at a wedding, you're screwing around between city to city, time zones. You're a young dude, man. You're a young Sith. A young Sith. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Dun, dun, dun. See the Ooh. Come on. All right, goats. 13-10 in the first. We'll spend a few more minutes here as we examine or take a look really of we'll take a look at the games that are happening coming up soon. We'll take a look at the games. We're gonna take a look at the games. Yeah, that Vegas Titans game, that Titans win that they pulled off in Arizona, that's just enough ammunition for them to win another game against the freaking Raiders, in my opinion. That's just my opinion, though, and that's just game theory. It has nothing to do with fantasy, whether Calvin could put back-to-back performances together that would be fantasy worthy. It's not saying that. Chigakonkwa. I haven't heard Chigakonkwa's name mentioned except for tonight for the first time since freaking July when we were calling him a sleeper. And it's interesting. It's interesting because Chigakonkwa, he said back then that, the only problem with Chig is that he's got off to a slow start. Seems that way now. There goes Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart being held by the hand and dragged down. I'm starting her. Who's soaked? Who's soaked is the goat. What else we got here, guys? We got some good stuff, man. It's week 6, but the season doesn't end for us. It doesn't end for us. The season does not end for us. What did I say about you? I don't even know. Only bad things. Only bad things. Well, we saw Dallas Goedert score, and I was like, "Oh, there's Sniper's guy," or I said something like, "Oh, there's talking shit about me again." I said something along the lines of one of Sniper's guys or one of Sniper's faves, while I was like knocking him for being the Eagle to score, but yet I was thinking of you. I was like, "Where are you? Where are you, my doe?" And you know, damn sure well. Never talking shit. Never shit. How you feeling today? Are you feeling okay? Husote's under the weather. Rhino's just recovering from being under the weather. I think NEO. Oh, you missed our newest steward, Sniper. You missed the newest steward to the Fantasy Goats. I call him Neo. I don't know what Nemu is. Nemu. You missed Nemu earlier. We're gonna work this. We're gonna work this Stewart in real well for you guys, real well. How about them Giants, right? Wandalius. You may know him as DeAndre Swift. DeAndre Swift. Not the actual player. Yeah, this dude. We'll just watch the show later. And that's easy also. We called Wandale, we sure did. Who? Horton? Horton, here's a who? Horton. Torrey Horton, here's a who. The Packers. The Packers are laying a lot of points this weekend. How do you feel about that? And just talking strictly from a from a game perspective and a pro pick'em perspective, I gotta decide whether I'm going to take those points or take the Bengals getting all those points. I don't know about that. It's a new steward. Excellent addition for all the goats. Excellent addition for you. Well, I was going to say something smart ass wise, but I'll save that. I'll save it. Okay. Yeah, the Pack is giving 10.5 last time I checked. The Packers are well rested, so I hope they do well. They are well rested. It's an excellent point. They're well rested, and they're going up against a 40-year-old. Marvin Allen. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and goats, Marvin, how are you today? Welcome to the Fantasy Goats DFS Fanduel Week 6 lineup show. And I just decided to come on and do a little play-by-play, a little commentary. And, of course, take your question while I'm here. Start 2 wide receiver, 2 running back, a tight end, and a flex. Quentin Johnston, Curious George Pickens, Debo, Jamar, DK, Shakir, Devon Achane, Quinshon Judkins, Camaro, Pacheco, Kraft, Kincaid, please and thank you. You're welcome. No. I mean, we can't sit Jamar Chase still. I'm not going to sit Jamar Chase. Are we going to give Pickens or Debo the go here? It's not Quentin. Pickens, Dallas plays Carolina, and CD's probably out again. I mean, he's coming back. We know he's coming back, but I think Pickens still gets Pickens is in a good spot for at least one more game. Debo is in a really good spot for one more game. The Commanders got the Bears Monday night. All right, so we could start both of those with Chase, and then it's 2 running backs. It's definitely not Pacheco. It's definitely not Alvin Kamara, who's, you've heard it here first, on the trade block. But a lot of people have him going to the Chiefs. That's not where I have him going, by the way. Quinshon Judkins, man. How are we sitting Quinshon Judkins? We're not. Devon Achane, Quinshon Judkins. And if this is PPR, right? Is this PPR or half? I have him Sean Payton. I have Denver locking that up. I know everyone said, "Oh, they just drafted R.J. Harvey and J.K. Dobbins." That don't mean shit. He's gonna want Alvin Kamara to make the offense even more potent. R.J. Harvey will still get some reps here and there. J.K. Dobbins is no pillar of health, although playing very good. I have him going to Denver if, in fact, they do let him go and they do trade. PPR. So yeah, we're gonna do Devon H and we're gonna do Quinshon Judkins. Those are the two backs. Let's take those three wide receivers: Pickens, Debo, Jamar Chase, and then when it comes to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. That's it, Marvin. It's a fucking killer lineup. You know, Shakir is a nice play. DK is a nice play. I think the better plays right now would be George, Debo. Can't sit Jamar Chase. As bad as it was against Jake Browning against that team, it's like we're trying to forget it. We're trying to forget how bad that fourth quarter was. Look at what he still did in one quarter. Did you hear about the players meeting that they had? It was Saquon, Jalen Hurts, and AJ Brown. What the meeting was about? That part they didn't release. Marvin, are you new to this channel, Marvin? Is this your first time here, Marvin? I'd be more than happy to I invite you back if this is your first time here, Marvin. I appreciate you coming in, Marvin. Marvin Goat. Appreciate you. Like and subscribe, Marvin Goat. In our 13th month. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm only as good as my goats. I'm only as good as my goats. Like you and Sniper. I did hear about the meeting. AJ Brown is a crybaby. Look, I said it like 5-10 minutes ago. It's actually selfish. It's kind of selfish. It's kind of. Because on one hand, one side of the coin, you take it from the perspective that he just wants to help this team win. He just wants the ball in his hand. He just wants the ball in his hand. Well, but then why is there all this talk? Why is there a meeting? Why? Because he hears the noise from the outside. He hears the noise from us saying like this offense and the passing offense and this and that is lousy. For a 4-1 team. So it is kind of selfish for him to it's tough. Yes, he wants the ball. He wants the offense to go through him, or he wants to be more involved in the offense. Yet the team was freaking 4-0 before the Bronco game. And you just came off of a Super Bowl, right, Sniper? You just won a Super Bowl. What the hell? What's there to complain about? Yeah, it's not the same. You know, each season is a new season. Let's see what happens here. Oh, you got them bunched up on the right side. Saquon was lined up. Oh, there's AJ Brown. First down. They threw it to him. What? He couldn't truck that dude in. He couldn't get in the end zone right there against that Giants DB. Come on. Could have stiff armed him. He didn't stiff. Where was the stiff arm? There's Devontae in the slot. Saquon is out wide. Saquon is lined up behind Johan Dotson, Sniper. That's Saquon, the bottom of our screen. They're trying to get creative. He got the ball a lot last week, and he's getting it a lot tonight, so I think Saquon should have a turn. Yes, Mommy. Mama Sniper. Mama Doe. Marvin, if you're still with us, Marvin, who's your team, Marvin? You asked about where I thought the Alvin Kamara situation was going to go. Give us there's the tush push is coming up. Marvin. Hey, Chuck, you know what this is? It's your cousin Marvin. You know that sound that you're looking for? will listen to this. It's okay. I have Smith also, but I have more Saquon. Oh, I know you got more Saquon. I know you got a lot of Saquon. You also got a lot of Derrick Henry. Chuck, your cousin, cousin Marvin. Oh, you know the movie. No, that didn't work. 4th and inches, Sniper. Can the Giants make a stand? Can they make a stand against the tush? Or is the tight ends premium here? Well, they premium. I want to see some premium tight ends. Not in this game, though. Timeout, 4th and inches, 2 minutes. No, 8 minutes. Glasses, man, my eyes. God. And a fumble. Whoops. Yeah. A lot of running backs are fumbling in a short 5-week span. Rhamondre Stevenson is fumbling all over the place. Kyren Williams is fumbling all over the place. These dudes not holding on to the ball. I don't like. You want to talk about a lot of injuries? I think there's a lot of fumbles. Fourth and inches. Now it's first down. Oh, here comes Saquon. We get some more Saquon action. What is your top 3 to win the Super Bowl, or do you have an outright winner? No, I don't have the outright winner. I do have the Broncos taking care of the AFC. And I have the Niners probably playing in Green Bay. We definitely have the Niners, Rams kind of playing against one another. But the Seahawks are doing really well. And that Seahawks-Bucks game, after watching that game, I said to myself, and I may have said to Husot, and I may have said to whoever else was listening, maybe my Commissioner Rhino, I said, let's not be surprised if this game that we just saw is like a NFC divisional game. So the Seahawks, I'm going to stand by the pack. And I'm also going to stand by the Niners. Then once the Niners get fully healthy, I'll stand by the Niners. Look at what they're doing with a whole injured team. Broncos, I'm going to stand by. Broncos, Bills feels good. Another tush. Another Jalen. Oh, they ripped him right out of the end zone. I like the fight. Gotta like that fight. Touchdown. Yeah, no, I'm not going to stand down on the Broncos. I called the Broncos. I may still even have a graphic here because I didn't just call for the Broncos. I made sure that I was going to back that up, and I called that the Chiefs were not going to win that division. I've called that. I mean, maybe Sniper could back me up, but I've got the receipts are on the channel. Plenty of receipts in the shorts or previous videos. Yeah, no, there's no reason for me to not go with the Broncos still. No reason. That team's filthy. They're going to be even filthier. Even filthier. Turn. Touchdown. Jalen Hurts. What are we doing this weekend? Besides start sits. What are we doing? What are we going to do this weekend, Sniper? What are we going to How are we going to occupy our time besides work and cleaning and fucking TV, shopping? What are we going to do? What else can we do? Not really else. There's nothing really I want to do. Hurts build up them points for me. He's a strong boy. He's a strong boy, that Jalen Hurts. I think he's from that. Isn't he from that area? He's definitely from the South. So I'm not sure if it's Alabama or Texas, Oklahoma. He's definitely from around there. Strong boy. The Eagles ran 4 straight tush pushes and eventually scored. Giants, man, they gotta play them tough. Gotta play them tough, the Giants. You ever see this video? I won't show the full feature, but I think that it's relevant. It's relevant. He's huge. Oh yes, you did see him at the airport. You told me this story. He's a big boy. Yeah, he's strong as shit. Strong as hell. They're world freaking class athletes. I know we want to knock them and we want to punch the wall or get pissed when they don't score points for us. But these guys are most of these guys are absolute specimens. Jalen Hurts is in another tier all by himself. He's like elite. Know who else has the potential for that? You ready? We saw him on Sunday night. Or was it Monday? We saw him Monday night. Travis Hunter. I think it may have clicked. Sniper. He's from Houston. I think it may have clicked. Not necessarily like clicked in Travis's head, but like the switch has kind of been turned on. He gets downfield. He goes up for the ball, jumps high all the way up for the ball, and when he comes down, he knows how to come down. And then talk about that's just offense. Let's not forget what he was doing on defense. Something may have clicked for Travis Hunter and the Jaguars coming off of that impressive win. Am I prepared to say in fantasy that we're going to start Travis Hunter? I'm not prepared for that. No, but I think we may have turned a corner with how he's going to be utilized moving forward. But again, he is an elite athlete. If he's playing both sides of the ball and doing what he's doing on a field, maybe we should pray for him. Let's pray for him.
Oh, fantasy gods, bring you bliss our players. Oh, fantasy gods, fantasy gods.
Do you? If it was half on, that means it was half off, right? But again, I don't, unless you're in like one of these deep mothers, like a Warrior Bowl or a Scott Fish. I wouldn't go as far as to be starting him in, let's say, a regular shallow fantasy goats or a baby goats, or I wouldn't be starting him in a regular formatted league, no. Not yet. But that was encouraging against what we think is a tough Chiefs defense on a Monday night game, Sunday night game, whatever it was. I'm getting all my nights screwed up right now. True, he's on his way. We might as well acknowledge when we see performances that are getting better, right? As opposed to just always acknowledging like, oh, terrible, 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 terrible. We might as well acknowledge the promising. Talk about defensive backs. This dude. Imagine winning a Super Bowl as a rookie. There's nothing. What's left for you? 2 Super Bowls. 2. Cam Scatterbrains lowering his shoulders. Scatterbrains. 4 minutes and 28 seconds. 1st and 10. Giants are down by 4. What else is new? You should come on one evening. You should come on. Yes, I'm talking to you. You come right here up in this little box, this cam. There's a cam right here next to the goat. And you come in just like this. Just like this. Hold on. No, not like that. Oh my God. Why am I having such difficulties here? You know what I'm talking about, right? When it's just like the goat or your picture, your profile picture. I made a hang on to them for when I need to put someone in. Yes. Especially if like we've got A, the roster space, B, if it's not causing you any like trouble, right? Like if it's not like a real roster dilemma. Like you saw what happened this previous week. 4 teams on bye. This week 2 teams on bye. It's gonna get worse, actually. It's gonna get worse. King Mitchell out. He's my backup. I thought defensive backs don't really do well for scoring in IDP. Is that false? Is that not true? I mean, a lot of them do tackles, actually. They do tackle. We just saw it right there. So, yes, those are good points for tackles. So, okay, one night, one evening, just like this, in a nice little quiet setting, not on a Friday night or a Sunday night, a Monday night or a Thursday night. Because I have a goat cam. I have a goat cam that's set up right here next to the goat. And you come on, your little Packers. Instead of you typing, you could just talking. How's that sound? Does that sound like a bad idea, or am I out of my freaking mind? Tell me which one, A or B? A, good idea. B, out of my freaking mind.
Hey goats, please do me a favor. Please like and subscribe and hit those notifications so you don't miss any of our content.
It's going well. It's going well, Sniper. It's going well, my goats. The goats, we're doing well. We're doing something nice here. We're doing something really nice and special. I don't know how special. I'm going to be completely freaking honest. I don't know how special it is. But it's nice. It's nice. You could see if the foundation was laid, right? And now like some bricks are now being built. And you see it taking form. You're seeing like whether you want to call it a brand. I call it a brand, but a lot of other people may call it a platform. I don't know about that. I mean, I think a platform, I guess, is appropriate. He was the backup of a backup. Carter is out. Yeah, well, we knew Jalen Carter was going to be out. He was officially out at 7 p.m. Eastern. How far behind are you to where I am presently? The sniper, oh sniper, may you bless our sniper players. What's for dinner? Not during the Packer game. Of course not. But you're open to it, right? So like something like this. It's obviously the two of us. Maybe a couple other people pop in here and there. This is a pop-up. This starts off as DFS. Once they're finished, I make a decision whether I'm going to come on because I'm already sitting here or the show ends 30 minutes. See, there he is. There he is, ladies and gentlemen, boys and goats. Oh, yeah, that looks pretty filthy. You are right. I sent a text the minute they showed us the clip. They showed us the clip of the documentary, and then Richard Sherman gave his opinion on it, and then I sent a text like, "Shut the fuck up, Richard Sherman! Shut the fuck up, Richard Sherman!" Yeah, I think he's talking to you here. He's definitely talking to you, Sniper. He needs you. He needs you as an owner to speak to Josh and Tucker. Tucker Craycraft. Husso. I can't believe it. I just prayed. Husso. I prayed, and then you came in.
Oh, fantasy gods, may you bless our players.
Yeah, so again, the offensive line, which was their absolute beast strength last year, is not really playing the same. The defense isn't really playing the same. And they're still 4-1, and people are like wondering what the hell's wrong. It's what's wrong. I'll tell you what's wrong. When you see something enough of a time, right? When you keep seeing the same thing, you already know how to plan for it. And that's the Giants in this case, but that's all teams now. It's like the jig is up, the book is out. Still can't stop this tush push, so they still have that. It's at the scatterbrains. We got a minute and 30 here. 17-13. Giants are driving deep, man. Driving. Jalen Hurts is looking at his iPad, trying to see something that maybe he can exploit. There's Jalen Carter. We got Wandale. We got Theo Johnson, number 84. We got the scatterbrains. I think little Jordan Humphrey was activated for this game. Little Jordan, ladies and gentlemen. Little Jordan. Daniel Bellinger. 2 tight ends are on the field. Wan'Dale Robinson, Scatterbrains. You got 2 tight ends on the field. This is probably a run play. Here comes Scatterbrains, 31. Left side. Oh, it's a keeper. Close enough. Well, I've had a talk. And those talks went well. I'm sure your talk with Matthew Golden was exceptional. Romeo, you've been talking to for like 3-4 years now since he's been a Packer. And Maka. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you for Maka. Do you think if Parsons has Joe Flacco in his crosshairs, do you think he would kind of like pull up and like not really look to like paralyze him? I think it would be a tough, like physical, like resistance for him to be able to just like kind of like sack him softly. You know, like I don't know if your body can really do that. Yeah, but the question is it going to hurt him? We got Juan Delius. Wonder if is that Little Jordan? Play action. Jackson's got time. He's got the tight end. No. Little Jordan. That is Little Jordan. Little Jordan, ladies and gentlemen. Little Jordan Humphreys. One of our favorites here at the Fantasy Goats. Little Jordan. This guy was cut, picked up. And now we know why too, by the way. Now we know why. He's got to catch this fucking ball. Come on. There goes Scatterbrains. Scatterbrains, folks. Listen, we got a game. We got ourselves a game. Yes, definitely. Is this Husot? The sniper speaks. It's almost like gospel. You know this. Husot. This. When she talks, we listen. When she puts her foot down, she puts her foot down. She wants to cut your heart out, she'll cut your heart out. When she wants to be TLC, TLK, kind, she can be that too. Fantasy prowess, fantasy beast like you, Lord Vader. Dun 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 dun. All right, guys. It's time to go to the shepherd's room to drain the donkey. Appreciate you. It's gonna be crazy, man. I'm so ready to watch some football Sunday. Fuck, man. We're ready to watch some football. I'm gonna get ready to watch Carissa Thompson at the halftime. And then the post game, maybe I'll watch that doc. I don't really need to see the doc. I mean, we know what the hell happened. I mean, it's the behind the scenes and like Howie Roseman, sniper. It was an extra $1 million is all that it took. That's just I don't want to see that actually because that's sad. That's sad that the Giants couldn't put up another $1 million. Husot, I'll see you. In the headquarters. Mel, you have a wonderful evening. To the Philly Green Bay game and definitely going to the game in January. I think I'm going to the Philly. But when is the Philly Green Bay game? Okay. When is that game? And I'm definitely going to the game in January. So is that 2 games? It's probably 2 games, or is the Philly Green Bay game in January? Okay. Me too, Sam. Me too. Good night, guys. Appreciate you. See you later.